on the bench here is a Brother Pacesetter F, super full automatic. The model number is not on this tag, but I've removed the two end covers in the top of this because this machine was not moving at all. Inside, it's a machine with a small jack shaft and two pulleys. And one of those belts, or the two belts, and one of the belts is this rotten rubber belt. So I had to find a replacement toothed belt, and I think this is going to be close. Otherwise, I'll have to see if I have a smaller belt. This pulley on the shaft was also very stiff, so I popped the C-clip off and cleaned it all up. So before we can put it back together fully, we have to put our trying to remember. Yeah. Okay. Put this fiber washer back on, and then that gap in there is a reservoir for oil. So we'll put our couple drops of oil in that gap on the shaft, and put our other fiber washer on, and then get our clip in place here. There. And it's been a while since I got at this, so... I put this pulley on backwards because I forgot that the mount for this is out here. And it's supposed to be the all reduction, so... me... clip. Flip that over. Get our fiber washer back in place. Pop our clip back on. There. Now, that pulley is ready to connect to that belt, and then we'll stick our second belt on, the motor belt. Oh, right. Like I said, it's been a while since I did this, and I'm remembering now that there was only one clamping screw on this pulley bracket, which is of course challenging to get this to tension with only one bracket clamp. So I'm gonna have to look for a second screw to clamp this with, I think. Because the motor doesn't actually move on this. It's only this pulley bracket that is used to tension both of these pulleys. So you set both pulleys in, have the bracket loose, and then I was pushing to tension this belt and get it to go down, and that belt is also tensioned, so that's set there. Now this should, oh yeah, if I've got enough leverage from the pulley here to get the belt on the motor to move, then the motor has got plenty of leverage to move the rest of this. Beautiful. So that's one rotten rubber belt replaced. And let's see. While I'm in here, there is a oil hole. Get a bottle with, you can see there's the main belt and then this fiber belt that goes back down, because this machine is a shaft drive L style hook. So that should be that. Put one more drop inside this on that fiber washer. That should all be good. Now I can cover this up. So grab the wrong screws. Motor cover has these long screws with a shank on them. And then once this motor cover's in place, the end cover for the belts uses some short screws with the taper heads so that they'll sit flush in the cover here. The rest of this machine seems to be moving okay. There are a couple of plastic gears on the cam stack that I'll try to take a shot of. But they don't look cracked badly, so I'm going to see if this machine works okay now that it's got a good motor belt in it. Peering in behind the indicator for the stitches, you can see the plastic cam, and there's a light crack right here. It's actually a pair of plastic cams on this shaft. One is further over behind the thing, but I'm gonna rotate this all the way and inspect. Oh, here's a big crack coming up. Big split right there. But it's not the gear still seems to be turning with the shaft like it should. So I'm gonna see how it works, and then we'll make our decision about how suitable this machine is for use after we've given it a little test here. Well, bad news for this zigzag Pacesetter F. That cracked cam you can see, causes irregular zigzag width. I just stitched this other row here is an earlier one, and it randomly changes the zigzag width because it uses the multi-cam stack there to build a stitch out of multiple cams, and whatever it's doing for the plain zigzag must involve that plastic cam stack that's got a little crack in it. So this machine is not going to be one that I can return to a customer, and I don't know what I might decide to do with it. But unfortunately, that cracked cam makes it real hard to use this. I did a test with the straight stitch in the center here, and I did a short stitch with the straight stitch, and it also is wiggling the needle back and forth on the straight stitch. So the whole, whatever that cracked cam is doing, it's wiggling the needle on the zigzag straight stitch settings, which is very unfortunate.